Okay, hello and welcome to day 18 of the meditation challenge. I've recorded this video 3 times now, so I don't know what keeps happening, like if my finger's slipping on the button, so I just deliberately made this very easy to not mess up, hopefully. So, welcome. So I did 2 meditations today. I did a 20-minute meditation that was guided, that was just like the first time I've done an actual money mantra repetition meditation. That was good. I just sat there and like said, hey, money's coming, it comes easy, it's gonna be abundant, it's gonna be there, like all that stuff, right? And it was this repeated phrase. And then the next meditation I did was just sitting by myself for 10 minutes. And what I realized was, like, I was sitting there and it's just a random thought popped into my head before that I was in therapy when I was a kid. I totally forgot about that. And that's weird to me because I totally forgot that I had therapy as a kid. So what I did was like sit there and focus on it. And I realized that when I went to therapy in my life, and a lot of times I've been to therapy about 3 different times. When I was a kid, I felt like there was an omniscient presence in the room. Omnipotent, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but like an authoritative figure, and I didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't learn about my emotions in that setting. And when I went to therapy when I was a kid, my mom took me when I was like 10 or 12, because I was having issues with like behavioral issues with my brother and my family, where I was like kind of acting out. And I look back at it now, it's like I was having emotional issues, right? They're emotional. I didn't know what to do with my emotions. I had way too many of them. I didn't know what to feel and how to feel. And when I couldn't eat over them, which I did as a kid a lot, I was very, very overweight, then I would act them out. And that's what I needed help with. And it was amazing to me that I got no emotional tools as a kid when I went to therapy. And I just think, wow, that's profoundly missing the mark, I guess, as they say. So as a life coach now, I feel like I have a very, very good handle on most people's problems in mental health. I have a very good discernment on what's clinical, what is not clinical. And I'm very proud of the person that I am. And I hope to spend my whole life making mental health very simple for people to fix. And obviously I'm not going to really get into the clinical world too much. I do want to make a course on non-clinical depression, which is kind of cool, right? But yeah, I just was sitting there and I realized, oh my God, I was in therapy when I was a kid, and I remembered my whole entire history of therapy, and just kind of interesting. So random things popping up. The emotions that pop up are mostly positive now, and they're filled with abundance. And I was just talking to a client. She's doing this meditation challenge as well now that she's been inspired by this. And she's like, hey, when I do the money meditations you've been sending me, I get a lot of anxiety and fear around it. I said, absolutely, it makes sense why you're not in a place where you have a lot of money, right? If when you think about money and abundance, you feel anxiety and fear, it means you don't believe that's true for you. That's why you don't have it, right? So it's really good that all those things come up. Do it again and again and again. And that's how you retrain your brain. If you can sit with the money and abundance thoughts like I'm doing now, 2 weeks in, and you don't have that much fear about it, that means you're moving in the right direction. So this is working. I love meditation. It's been great. Sorry about this video. It's kind of like I thought that I recorded this. I went rollerblading and I came back. I'm like, oh, it's not recorded. So not a big deal, but I'm going to have to redo the YouTube video and everything because I already posted it. I looked at the one I posted, it's 3 seconds. I'm like, oh, so no big deal. But yes, this is where I'm at today. This meditation challenge has been absolutely mother freaking fantastic. I highly recommend. All right, thanks guys. Okay, let's not mess this up.